But since it was in California, every card, there's always like these posts about the fighter pay and stuff. And then if you scroll to the bottom, it's like these are estimates based off previous disclosed payouts, because they don't disclose the payouts anymore. So normally all those salaries that you see, it's all bullshit. It's all guessing based off the last time they disclosed the pay, which was either the last time they were in California or the last time they fought before they started non-disclosure. And that was like 2 years ago now. So those are all horseshit. It's complete guesses. And unless a fighter tells you how much they got paid or they fought in California, it's all bullshit. But this one was in California, so we get to see. And there's a lot of talk about fighter pay, right? Thanks, California. Thanks, Gavin Newsom. There's a lot of fighter pay talk, right? Because of Francis, specifically with this card. Francis made $600,000 for this fight. Sounds like a lot, but when you compare it to heavyweight title fights in boxing, not at all.
And pay-per-view points?
And pay-per-view. This is before pay-per-view points.
Yeah, so he'll probably break $1 million, huh?
Yeah, no, definitely. But that's still pretty low. Francis, he gets $600,000, no win bonus, right? Cyril got $500,000. Not bad for someone who just burst onto the scene.
Yep.
Figueiredo gets $150,000 for a title fight. Kind of crazy. Moreno only gets $200,000. This is the champion.
Wow.
Pretty wild. Pereira got $1,000 or $100,000, right? But really it was 50-50. He gets $50,000 for show, $50,000 for win. Andre Fiallo gets $12,000 to fight Pereira on a pay-per-view card for his UFC debut. He only gets $12,000. Again, this is before taxes, before fighter, like paying your coaches, all that shit. And that's crazy. Nurmagomedov gets $50,000 because he got a win, so he's 25 to show, 25 to win. Stammen making a good $65,000. That's kind of surprising to me. Good for him. I wonder if that would have been, he would have broken six figures if he won.
I don't know, because usually, no, maybe. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Morales got $20,000 because he won, meaning he signed a $10,000 deal, which is fucking crazy. $10,000 to fight in the UFC. Giles made 45. Henry got 40. So he was on a 20-20. Probably that's someone who would be fighting for 12 or 10 if it probably weren't for Josh Barnett. That probably helps him get paid a little bit if you get that guidance. Barcelo's got 29,000. Kind of a weird contract there. 29 is such a rant, like just do 30, you know. Jack Della got 10-10, which is crazy to me. I think the UFC is he should be paid more. I mean, they all should be, but he got paid less than Pete. If he lost that fight, he would have got. I mean, he's on a $10,000 contract. That's crazy. Pete got 12. Gravely got 22 and 22 because he won. Oliveira got $10,000. Again, I thought the minimum was 12 or 14, but I guess not. This is the big one. Valdez got $10,000 to take that beating from Frivola. Like that's almost criminal.
That's rough. That's
almost criminal. That's something you would see maybe in like a regional fight promotion. That's insane to me. $10,000 and he got knocked down. They say 4 times, but like HLB Comer said, I think it was closer to 6. He took life-changing damage probably on the back end of his life for $10,000, and that's before taxes. In a state notorious for cutting a ton out for taxes, before paying your coaches, before paying for travel, all that shit. I mean, is it even worth? Dana says it's a career, it's an opportunity, not a career. Is it even an opportunity? Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
The total payout for this
Demo
entire
got
card,
what, 74?
Yeah, 74 before taxes. It's crazy because so the total payout was like 1.8 million for the entire card. Like, dude, that's crazy. The pay-per-views alone at $80 a pop. If they're doing what is it, 20? If let's say conservatively, if they sold 250,000 pay-per-views, right? People were talking about how card wasn't stacked, all this stuff. So let's be conservative and say they sold 250, and that's super conservative. I'm sure it was closer to like 350, 400 maybe. That is so that's 20 million just in pay-per-view buys. If it did 250, which I'm sure it did more. And that's just in America. They don't sell pay-per-views in the UK. They're on BT Sports, so they have TV broadcasting distribution rights. For a bunch of most countries, they have that, which they're making
Yeah.
a shit ton of money. They don't have to worry about pay-per-view buys, all that shit. That doesn't include the gate. It was a sold-out arena in LA. Tickets, the cheapest tickets that Josh was trying to go to this, the cheapest tickets he could find was the very back row, and it was $210 per ticket. I know those floor seats go for they can go for up to $4,000. And it was sold out. And these guys made 1.8 million.
Wow. That's crazy.
That, dude, it needs to change, dude. It's bad. That's crazy. Like I said, when I saw that, that made me feel uneasy, bro.
Like dirty for watching it or what?
Kinda.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And everyone's focused on Francis making 600,000. He should be making more. But dude, Valdez made 10 grand to get his ass beat in the NFL of fighting, in the MLB of fighting. That's crazy, man. I know that's long-winded and no one wants to hear that kind of shit, right? Probably. I don't know. But that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, dude. It's
there's really nothing else to say, right? Like we can call it horseshit.
Before we started, and I think MLB was 580,000 minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
NBA was 920,000 minimum. We had the NFL where the practice squatters. Is that even a way to call it? Practice squatters? The athletes on the practice squad, so not even officially a part of the main roster, are breaking six figures, dude. 165,000 for 18 weeks worth of work.
Yeah.
So something has to change now. At the same time, I try to look at it as it's a little bit of a different business, man.
It's definitely a different business model. Hard to compare with MLB and shit like that, for sure.
It is. And I think about let's say ESPN boxing, where they have two good people in the main event, and then everybody else is nobody you've ever heard of. How much do they get paid?
Not a lot. But when someone when Tyson Fury fought Wilder the third time, Fury made 30 million and Wilder made 20.
Let me ask you this: if Ngannou were to have made, let's say, 20 million, but everybody else sticks with the 10,000, 12,000, would you be happy then?
It's still not right. But here's what I'm saying: if they're paying two fighters 50 million, the UFC paid an entire card 1.8.
Yeah, average boxer makes $40,060 a year.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, but it's crazy that the UFC can say we had a record year for the past 5 years. Fighter pay 10 grand.
Yeah,
10. That's you have to go home and start and go back to your job on Monday. And probably not even on Monday. You're probably working weekends.
Yeah, and you know what? If you're Valdez, probably can't go back to your job on Monday because you got to recover.
Dude, it's gonna be tough for him, man. And
I know he might be out of work for a couple weeks.
Yeah, and he might have lingering effects for the next few months.
Man, it's rough.
And the UFC doesn't give you health insurance. They'll cover fight injuries, but long-term stuff, I don't know how that goes.
Well, that's why a lot of fighters go into fights with injuries. Because they go into the fight with injury and then they say, hey, I just got injured during this fight, so the UFC can cover.
Francis shouldn't have. He talked about the torn MCL and the damaged ACL. He should have said anything. Yeah, so just kept that quiet and said that happened in the first round. Get that paid for. Because now it doesn't get paid. He has to pay for that.
Rough. Hey, everybody. Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.